Created by the International Food Policy Research Institute, we have used the Global Hunger Index to measure and track hunger at global, regional and national levels. The Global Hunger Index is calculated using the average of 3 indicators: the proportion of the population that is undernourished, the proportion of underweight children under 5 years old, and the proportion of children dying before age 5. The index ranks countries on a 100-point scale, with 0 being the best and 100 the worst.
There are over 800 million people who remain chronically undernourished today, and the additional 2 billion people expected to be undernourished by 2050. The good news is that whilst hunger has decreased generally since 2000, the rates of improvement must accelerate in order to achieve the goal to reach zero hunger by 2030, especially in sub-Saharan Africa. We can clearly see that sub-Saharan Africa is one of the worst areas suffering hunger. In fact, 4 of the 5 countries ranked as either alarming or extremely alarming are from the sub-Saharan region, with the Central African Republic suffering the worst levels of hunger of any other country in the world. This is, at least in part, due to internal conflict and civil war.
Let's now look at the methodology we used in our analytics lifecycle. We uploaded several open data sources into SAS Viya, and applied various standardization and data expansion methods to allow for a joined-up single source of data, which we used to build our predictive model.
Looking at our predictive tool, we can select any one of the sub-Saharan countries, for example, Nigeria. The values of that country's most predictive variables are shown on the left, and, if we input these values into our model on the right-hand side to reflect the current situation, we can see what GHI is predicted by our hunger model. Here we can see that the model shows Nigeria's GHI is at the higher end of the serious range. Now, let's say the government wants to understand the effect of increasing access to electricity and basic drinking water, whilst decreasing adolescent fertility rate. We can see that our predicted GHI is reduced. Clearly, experimenting with different combinations of these metrics can help policymakers to set optimal targets aimed at reducing hunger.
So, what's next? Government policymakers and aid agencies can use the model to help assist in their decisions and to set national and regional targets. Iterative improvements to the model and to data collection in general will hopefully provide more insight into other factors that will improve GHI score, especially the addition of agricultural metrics. With these improvements, national or regional dashboards could be developed to track and monitor progress, either per country or region.